video, I felt the inclination that I was being rage baited. Okay? Absolutely.
We're still going on
This
with
is
PvP.
fiendish right here. What's happening in this video? I hope you all know. I think the setup's right. Hold up, let me check that it's right. Yes, it's right. Okay. Yeah, I just got out of the shower, guys, and oh my gosh, after seeing, it's infuriating. Let's get into it. Hold up. I don't know if I can adjust the audio levels. Um, how's it sound?
So, what is the plan for today? Well,
okay, he is very loud. Like he sounds like microwave. So
first things first.
let's hope that
Pacific
makes it
a lot of
normal.
things
I don't know if
because
it will or
number
not,
one,
but
Jurassic Live has just had its 8th anniversary, which is pretty
yeah,
cool.
he
So I'm
quiets
happy that
down.
video has
Okay,
kept on
we're
going.
good.
So for that, they've sent everybody an incubator to say happy birthday to ourselves. So
Happy
that's exactly
birthday,
what we
happy
do.
JWA birthday,
This
by
is
the
something we've
way.
gotten every year, I think.
It
So
New year, new
2026 badge, a
JWA.
new emote, which is pretty
What
cool.
can I
I
say?
don't know whose foot that's supposed to be.
Ooh, you know what?
Distortus Rex.
We should get some
I think it's muted on. It's muted
good
on.
old
There
buddies
you go.
here.
I
One
completely
second.
missed out on the Isla event, or sorry, the Isle of Trials that we had.
What a loser.
And I
This
did
guy.
not get muted on, unfortunately, because during that month I was incredibly busy with work. So that's unfortunate. And that, like, muted on at that point was just kind of a fun niche creature. It wasn't really a meta pick like it is now. But I mean, I wouldn't even say it's like a meta pick. I think it's just it's way more one and done than it used to be. That revenge is really carrying it hard.
I don't think so.
Aside from that,
I think it does have usable moves outside of that, but this was not the infuriating bit.
Like number whatever it was, like 7 or 8, and then people are just like latching
Oh my
onto that.
gosh,
Like
does
the
this guy
LARPers
ever
they
do
are,
his
just like,
missions?
I'm like, why? It
Where's
reminds me
his
of the
daily
people
streak?
that LARPed Compsovinator, Geostern, Bergia.
Why?
What was there? There's another
Okay,
creature.
At least he's a good alliance mate. Donates.
Because I know a lot of people
Donates to everybody except for Megaraptor,
but
which
then a lot of people also
makes sense.
jumped onto Geo, and then it was another
Not
creature.
Centro?
Aside from Mutadon, I'm forgetting what it is. But I'll probably
Frickin'
post a
bully.
picture up on a picture of it on screen. But like,
Where's my picture?
Yeah, Mutadon is one of the best uniques in its own format, but for like a general meta, it's just like we've gotten so much bulkier that it's way harder for Mutadon to
So much
make
bulkier.
use of that revenge. I mean, I know
Hello.
Daze is also like one of the highlights of the kit.
Okay. Right now we're listening to Tiger. Yep, about how Mutadon is carried by revenge, and I just don't think that's true. We've got instant rampages outside of that. Why aren't those creatures meta? Why is Nominrex not meta? There's other moves outside of it, but whatever.
Can do Nyctoterix can do way better, as well as Central.
That's true. Nycto is like
I
busted,
personally
like,
don't get the
we knew
praise
that.
for it. I think it is a very technical creature, but I just don't think it's as good as people are praising it to be. So that's just my take. And then like the whole disrespect on Kentra Rex and Mega Tyrannus is also pretty annoying.
Mega Tyrannus is deserved. That thing, garbage stats, no priority moves, and he calls it a revenge killer. Okay, you're revenge killing with a strike. How many creatures can you do that on? How often does that happen? It doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay. So yeah, we also did get one of the best events we've ever had.
Oh yeah.
Like,
this week was pretty sweet. Like you could dart tons of stuff. I got Nanophosaurus and Shanton Rex.
I'm hoping we get more Pierce, because if we actually get another Pierce event, I could take my Kentra Rex. Alright, so I can take my Pierce.
Yeah, that's true. They want to make money off the game, although I feel like
I was actually able to
they're trying something new here. And Mutadon was like cup 9 months ago.
Or sorry, a legendary tourney. So I'd like to at
It was
least
a while.
participate in that, and then
They're trying
become
new
a little
stuff,
bit more
so
competitive. I just don't really have that many good things, because I am a retired player. But
I'm a retired player. Then explain to me how you have a usable team in Shores. You are not a retired player. Ugh.
And
I'm a
I
hater.
got it. Oh my god, that took. You have no idea how long this took. Okay, so I started fusing.
Yeah, Indometa.
And then it's taken me the worst.
It took
Oh
me
my god.
a year to get Mono
Oh,
Lamoth.
damn,
I'd like to
that's cool. Okay.
emphasize how sad
it's just
that
taken me
is.
so long to get it, and
How does it even take that long to get
Kind of
Mono
freaked out,
Lamoth?
bro. I mean, unfortunately, it's not in the best spot in the meta at the moment. Dispersed, Cutting Stride, and Definite Impact are just.
Hold on.
They're not good.
Is Woolly
I mean,
how do you get
the reason
Woolly
why Kentra
Because
Rex
I
can't get
don't
away with
see
the
it
abilities
ever
it has is
anywhere.
because it can actually set itself up. This thing, however, is really getting carried hard by the counter attack and
Okay, we're checking Dino Deck.
beastly resistances. Like if I
You
post your
can
Mono Lamoth
find
reworks
it
down below. I might actually do that for my next server
via
wide event.
raid.
I think that's a good idea, especially for. I mean, while we're talking about
Hold
that,
up.
join the Discord down below. I'm doing so many events. We're close to 500 members, so I'd love to get you guys in.
Yes, I do. We'll actually do some gameplay afterwards.
I was also considering
after this, but unfortunately, I've got to like
section,
end stream
you know who you are.
Start, but
So I was like, Tiger, level up your team, and they're just reminding him like, I know, it's coming up soon. I'm just trying to find the riches to get up there.
okay,
And I
buddy.
really want Nyctoterix as well because it's so good in the unique format and just the meta in general. So I think it's just something I'd like to prioritize.
Yeah.
Centroceratops, I'm still trying to get as much Centrosaurus as possible.
What a loser! Doesn't have Centralopus locked yet.
So let me know down below. But between Centralopus Lux, Protolux, and Torso Maxima, I want to see what you guys would want me to prioritize first. Obviously, Centralux is number 4 right now in the meta, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing. But in terms of like usability, I'll probably go for Torso Maxima. Today's video plan is likely just going to be me fighting.
It doesn't have a Trocomax either.
So I guess without further ado, let me know what your toughest battle has ever been. Let me know what kind of creature I should go for.
But he's a retired player, guys. He's not getting new creatures.
Relax and enjoy the
He's not going for. He's retired. What does that mean? You're retired. You're still clearly playing the game. Like what are you talking about?
Starting off with one of the best openers in the game.
Good start.
Is that a tier 5 Raja? That's a tier 5 Raja. Cool, bro. Okay. There's just nothing I could do against that. My entire hand.
You could go for strike. So what? They're tier 5. You're not gonna put them in threaten.
Okay, well,
Boo.
Okay.
Indoraptor hybrid? Industrial Scion? It's definitely fallen off lately. I think it'll probably go up after the Beckel nerfs, but not by a lot. Because what can it do in this meta? I guess it can kill Centralopus. It can take on a Keeg. It can take on. Okay, maybe after. Yeah, after the Beckel nerfs, it's probably gonna go places. It can take on Thalamus. I think in some situations it can take on Fukui tops. I'm not sure on that one though. Yeah.
Okay, that's 10.
I'll consider it. I don't know though. Who knows? Okay.
Okay. Looks like Namen Rex is gonna have to carry.
Now, if Tiger had gone for strike as Raja, he probably could have killed it here with instant impact, but whatever.
I should really upgrade my team as
This
fast
guy
as possible.
doesn't know how to use creatures.
I mean, even then, not like it's gonna help because this thing has like damn near 10,000 HP, and it's basically sitting at 8,000. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, and it can.
You probably could have gone for cleansing formation, although I understand not wanting to.
Okay.
It's fine. Impact works here.
Okay, I need to talk about this. So horror movies in general, I think are pretty cool. There's
Okay.
a lot of stinkers.
Horror movies are cool, guys.
But the one movie that I am like actually super happy about, my friend Swamp Kid, he has been telling me for the past few days, I think like a week now, telling me, yo, dude, you've got to watch Obsession. It is one of the best horror movies out there right now, probably the best movie of the year, and you just got to watch it because he and I are horror fans.
I haven't actually watched
I
Obsession
told
yet.
him, Sure, I'll probably watch it. I mean, I'm expecting it to be a little bit.
I want to, but
a little bit.
I mean,
On the poor side.
I've definitely heard it's
But
good.
I watched it
And
last
plus,
night.
I would like
Oh
to
my god!
see
Is that
another
one of the
YouTube
best
movie.
movies
Iron
I
Lung
think
was
I've
really
seen this
good.
year.
I love that
Just
movie.
something that you haven't really
And I'm gonna watch
had
Backrooms as well,
um,
but I've got too much on
that
the
I can
list.
think of. But oh my god, is this like a really, really good? If you guys love horror, you're going to love this movie. I'm not going to put any spoilers. I'm not even going to talk about what. Sorry, is that a tier 5? That's a tier 5.
I've gone against a couple of these. They're frustrating.
What am I meant to do against that? What the hell?
Protolux
First
isn't
it was the
top
tier 5
3.
Russian, and now
Nah.
it's this BS. Like, okay, dog.
You're not supposed to do anything against this. You just lose. Tiger.
6,000.
That's what happens.
I'm 99% sure that counterattack was buffed to where now it just feels like it just increases your healing every other time.
You know, Tiger, you can click on the creature to see what they do. You can do that, right?
The moment, like,
or is that not a feature?
The Beckles get nerfed, everything else skyrockets.
Foreshadow. This guy even knew. This guy knew beforehand that the Beckles were getting nerfed.
Oh no, revert the buffs, and then we're just gonna be like.
I'm not too hating of BJ's nerf. I think B-Riz's was very unnecessary. Just get rid of the on-escape and it's fine.
But anyway, back to Obsession. One of the best horror movies I think I've ever seen. Currently, right now,
I think swapping Nomenrex was
which featured on
Tiger's
Netflix,
way of just
a
throwing.
few years ago. And it's about this deaf girl who's getting hunted in her house by a serial killer, and she...
No spoilers, by the way. This is no spoilers. He explains the plot of the movie.
Take him down. And if you love some suspense, this is one of the best movies for that, in my opinion. You know what? I should just scrap doing Jurassic World Alive altogether. And
Did he just do a jump cut?
I think people would stop by for that, so let me know. But aside from that, I am pretty dead here.
What? Why is he just...
Yay!
He's skipping dialogue.
And now he's probably going to bring something else to kill me.
What?
Titano?
I want to know what he said. He complete switching topics.
What was I talking about earlier? I was talking, like... I already talked about Obsession, though. Well, I mean, I didn't really talk about it, but it's just such an unnerving movie. Like, every scene where, like... Okay, here's the thing. The movie is really self-aware in what it is, like, about. It's basically, the synopsis is basically this guy who has a crush on this girl, and he finds something that he can use to make a wish and have the girl fall in love with him. It happens, but it happens to such an extreme where he starts to, like, regret his decision at times.
No spoilers, by the way.
It's weird because there are scenes in the movie where he just doesn't regret it. And you're like, everyone else around him, which I think is pretty cool.
I don't think Tiger knows what no spoilers means.
You should probably not, be siding with this. And the movie is very self-aware in what it's trying to tell because it just lingers very uncomfortably on certain scenes at times. And you're just sitting there, like, in silence with these characters. I think it just works so beautifully.
Okay.
So, I mean...
I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
Probably would be 9.5 out of 10.
It's probably good, but...
Probably 10 out of 10. I just don't have any complaints with it. I am so happy with how this movie turned out. So if you guys are really big into horror, I've just recently started getting back into horror just because we've had so many stinkers the last couple months and couple years. I mean, we've had, like, really good horror movies, like, here and there, but nothing to this level, in my opinion. Like, this is... It's even, like, extreme horror is just...
I don't watch horror movies too often.
Obviously, you do get kills. You get, like, some pretty gory ones. But the tension is very, very strong. It is a pretty, like, funny movie at times, but I think the tension and just the sheer uncomfortability of some scenes really plays well with it. And it does make those...
Okay, we're fast forwarding now.
We'll see. I might rewatch it again.
Me.
Most suspenseful movies I think I've seen besides, like, Hereditary, in my opinion. Okay. I am going to be bringing out my Atromalistes.
Okay.
He doesn't kill me, does he?
You could have checked.
Okay, we're about to find out.
You could have checked. Tiger, you can click on the other creature.
37.
You have the ability to click on the other creature.
Okay, well, now I'm in a really good position. This is
And
a
the other guy, they
tough
should have went for impact.
Holy dude.
They could have easily won that. But I guess nobody checks their creature stats. No. I'm the only one. I guess I'm just a try-hard winner. Loser.
Tier 5? Yeah, sure. Okay, bro. Thanks. You've only given me, like, the best creature in the game to fight now. I can't do anything against this. Like, you see what I'm fighting here?
Cry about it.
Max attack Beckleroy's 133 speed, 8,300 health, tier 5. So no matter what happens, he just has to go for cleansing formation and go, oops, bye-bye abilities. He just basically dropped an atomic bomb in a coughing baby. Like, this is BS on, like, so many...
Why would you swap?
On every degree. I've got nothing for this.
Your GSE at GCSE?
Cool. And he didn't even go for...
I don't know about toxic, but I don't think he thinks much. I don't know what's going on behind that head, but I'm curious. Like,
I would have been dead anyway. God damn it, I hate this. I love the Beckel twins. I think they're really cool as a duo.
Enjoyer.
My God, do I like hate fighting them at times. They're just so annoying because you run into BS like this and you've got absolutely nothing on your team to take them on.
Well, maybe you should have swapped. I think his Grig potentially could have survived Triple Strike. No. Because my main thought was, like, go for Impact as a Tromo and go for potentially Healing Strike or Maximum Ferocity. I don't know that he could have killed it. I doubt it, but, like, better than just swapping Grig. What was the goal there? Alright, let's judge his PvP choices here. Beckel twins. They rule everything. No, they don't. I win plenty of games without them.
So he's running one at 9,000 health.
Yeah.
You know, that probably is the better build. I've got a lot of boost builds in my Discord server, and I do list Barriator as, like, you know, max attack, rest into health every single time. But I don't know if it's a bright idea to take a little bit off attack and just go slightly more bulky, because at level 30,
that is probably better to go bulkier.
You're getting 7,444 health, 3,090
like,
attack, and 1,000
that's 2,000 extra health.
And then at max level, that's just a huge jump to like 4,200 health and 11,000.
And you're still doing like 8,000 damage here.
11,000 health, 4,200 attack. So it's nearly double your HP.
Although Tiger's kind of a meanie and just swaps Beckleroy's.
God, I don't know what happened.
What a coward.
And then I choked. And then I coughed.
Real men swap to Nom and Rex. He's even got it there. He could swap to Nom and Rex. Not really, it's a bad choice. I'm just making fun of him still.
I think I'd probably win this. So, I need a little bit of understanding. Can somebody, like, help me get the hate for Mega Tyrannus? Because
Yes, I'll help you. Okay, for starters, garbage health pool. Absolute garbage. It can easily die. It's owned by Ludia now. So, here, let me actually pull up its stats for everyone. Mega. Alright. So, Mega Tyrannus. We have, at base, 4,500 health. Now, if you want, like, that compared to other things... Here, let's pull up a chart. So, a Tromo has 4,800. Which, a Tromo, I'd say... It's got a decent, well-rounded. BJ, 4,900. Beckleroy's, 5,000. Baryota, 4,900. Centralophus Lux, 5,500. Are we seeing a connection? They've got a lot of health. It helps them tank stuff. Fukuitops, 4,800. Airmechanist, 5,300. Griganeth, 5,200. Kenterex, 5,000. All right. That's the start. Now, next up, let's move to resistances. It takes 50% distraction. There are a lot of creatures that can just like distract relatively easily, little issues. 25% affliction. That's not great. Oh, that's good. You don't have to be sorry. All right. Now, moveset. Nullifying Mega Pounds. That's a good move. That's a good move. It's got a good amount of attack, so it can use that. Untouchable Devouring Rampage. Also, pretty good move. Now, the issue is it's got two other options. Vicious Fierce Strike and Shielded Recovery Advantage. I don't think Vicious Fierce Strike should be priority. I think that'd be criminal. But Vicious Fierce Strike and Shielded Recovery Advantage, they're not priority. They're not quick attacks. So you have to invest in speed into a creature that already has very little health. So you're essentially going to go for one of your moves to revenge kill, as Tiger says. But then after that, you're a sitting duck. You were hit the turn before, probably, unless you really just got lucky. And now you're going to get revenge by something like a Trochomaxima, or you could even swap on this thing. If you're resistant or immune to swap prevention, you have no trouble swapping out of this thing. So you can swap in and tank a hit, and then you'll just go ham on them. Meanwhile, this guy, he's like, Calm Summonator sucks. I'm going to tell you, if you revenge with Calm Summonator, you're a flock. So that's a starter. That's a good start because health doesn't matter as much, meaning you can just put it up and you can tank a hit or three. And so then you could go Blighted Pounce, doubling your next damage, and either go for a Nullify, Impact, or an Instant Rampage. That sounds pretty good.
I'd like to think I've tested this stuff more than most people have, and I just don't see the hate for it. Like, I get that it's probably not the best creature.
You need.
I've said that numerous times that I don't think it is the best.
It's not.
But I really don't think it's the worst. Like, it's one of the better revenge killers, in my opinion. I mean, you set up like what?
It's all right for revenge killing. Like
4+.
Like I said, you have to go for a speed build, speed attack build, which will make you really vulnerable to things like a Trochomaxima or Beckelriz. In Fukuitops, I think that, like, if it's a head-to-head, well, I guess you wouldn't head-to-head there, but it just isn't great. I think Mega Tyrannus, it's probably not as bad as I've rated it, to be honest. Although I don't think it's top 16. I think you're crazy if you think it's top 16. Group attacks, they're still prevalent, but they've been dying out a bit. Like, your main group attacks come from BJ, Fukuitops. Let's see, what else have we got? Centralifus Lux, I guess it's got the impact, but not a whole lot. Aeromechanis, that's pretty good. But outside of that, like, I don't see as many group attacks. Oh, Protolux, Protolux. Protolux on the rise, that is scary. With the Spinotops nerf, though, you don't have to worry about, like, that, but whatever.
And then you set up.
I digress.
Because what IDGT was doing is he was using it as an opener, and you do not want to do that whatsoever. I think the more baffling thing is Kentra-Rex, dog. Like,
oh yeah, I
Kentra-Rex
don't
is one of those
understand people
creatures that
hating
I
on
assume
Kentra-Rex.
people were gonna hate at first
The moves
because
seem
of its
basic, yeah,
simplistic
but
kit, but then they were
it's
just
good.
gonna, you know, start sucking it afterwards. But no, people still like hate on it, surprisingly enough. Even though, like, Vitalize into Decimating Thagomizer is the most broken combo in the game right now, aside from like the obvious. I don't even think you can survive much. And Kentra,
What does he mean by that? Vitalize into double is the most busted combo besides the obvious. Mind elaborating? Because I really don't see another obvious. Beckel Jara going for Ferocious Shield Heal into Agile Dominance, maybe, but most singers are gonna shield up or do something about that. Is that what he was talking about? Or was what's the obvious here? Because I don't think there is an obvious. Unless he's talking about like a Keegnathus go impact into double impact, or Beckel Riz impact into triple strike, in which case there are a lot of different things you could do. It's not obvious.
you can actually get away with swapping on more than people think. I talked about it a little bit in my ranking video. You could swap it in on Proto-Lux. Sorry, I got a phone call there. Yeah,
Proto-Lux is
you can swap it in
broken,
on Proto-Lux in certain situations. Hell, I think in some cases you can even swap in on Defensive Rampage. It just it really depends when you do it, and you can just go Vitalize and then like sweep it. That's what my team and I have been talking about. And
yeah, Kentra-Rex is a bit of a bastard.
And when I've tried it out in like actual combat, boy does it wreck house. I think the most amount of wins I've ever gotten in a beta build against other people was when I used probably Titanotholus, when we started using like Conception.
How did we get here? We were talking about Kentra-Rex, then he just jumped to beta builds. I don't get it. Whatever.
Titanotholus as like a speed demon. I think that's probably when I got the most
Alright.
because nobody ever saw that. Okay, Raja. Against Schooner Metrodon. Alright. Boy, I have not fought you in a long time. Schooner Metrodon is like one of those creatures that just needs like one or two tweaks, and it's one of the best dinos in the game. I think if you were to give it what? Okay. Why are we swapping? I have no idea. I was gonna say, like, Schooner Metrodon is just...
Yeah, swapping was...
It's a few tweaks away from becoming one of the best creatures.
He just jumped, like...
On, like an effect or two to
okay, whatever.
Or Defensive Rampage. It would undeniably be up there.
Yeah, Schooner Metrodon could be really good.
It's pretty cool.
What do you mean that's pretty cool? Everyone has one of those in their back pocket.
Ooh, nice crit. I really wish they didn't remove that 150 critical damage. It would have helped out so much.
Yeah, power creep is wild in this game, but... I mean, I think it's gotten better. The Beckles have been in the game for ages. They're still going to be in the game after the nerf.
I guess I shouldn't complain. I think it's a...
Why would you go for Berserk?
Is it Berserk on...
Are we thinking?
Rampage on Standard? Probably might be.
What are we doing?
Also, I'm sick and tired of this animation. Like, it's one of the better...
It's a good animation! Why are you tired of it? Tiger! What's wrong with the animation?
It's one of the better ones. Or, sorry, the best one. Oh, now there you go, okay. So many people were LARPing on the fact that Clever Girl can beat both Beckel twins, and then they're just now, like, praising its high hopes. I'm like...
They were LARPing. Tiger, what do you think LARPing means? Because in that context, that's not how you use it. Okay, that's not. Okay, here. This one we could do on stream. Hold up. What is LARPing? LARPing. All right, Tiger. LARPing, everybody. Okay, here we go. LARPing is being a poser. Someone who's acting like they are part of some community when they're in reality not. How are you a clever girl LARPer for using it and saying you can use it against a lot of the top tier meta? Tell me, Tiger, how is that LARPing? How is that LARPing?
Yeah, it can do that, but outside of that, it really struggles. I think it can beat Barriator, which is cool, I guess. I think it beats Atrosa Maxima. I could be wrong. Beats. Ooh, what else does it beat? Cancer Rex. And now I'm thinking about it, it is really strong, but I mean, it's not like something to suck its dick over.
Okay, shh, you didn't hear that on stream. Shh, shh. That was not my stream. I don't see how that's LARPing. I think you're a bit loony.
I think people really need to calm down with the fact that Clever Girl can kind of wipe all this stuff. Unless like something happens where the meta now shifts back into CG, I'm really not seeing it like doing too impressive.
Guys, unless the meta turns into something Clever Girl can defeat, Clever Girl's not something. Guys. Guys. Unless the meta becomes something Clever Girl can thrive in, Clever Girl can't thrive. Guys. Stop LARPing over Clever Girl.
I just the creatures do its job better. Huh?
He'll probably react to this like, well, I don't know if he'll do a video reacting to it, but like, I'm sure he's seeing it because I'm in a couple of servers with him, and I did sort of just add him, and like, we argue a lot over Megatyrannus and Com7ator. We do it a lot.
I don't know, like if you really want a sweeper, then yeah, I'd go for it. But it's just so hard to obtain now because we've had so many like so little events that give it.
I don't think it is. Hold up. Sorry, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to pause the stream real quick, but I'm gonna show you how much Clever Girl I've got. Okay, there we go. Now we're hiding my support key. Once this loads, we can see how much Clever Girl I've got, and whether he's telling the truth. Because I think I've got like a lot of Clever Girl. I haven't leveled it up. I've got 20k plus. Okay. Level 11, 20k plus. I don't spend money, by the way. I never have. Could I get it to level 5? Or 25, I mean. 23,200. I don't know how much I specifically have. But I could probably at least get it to level 25. and it doesn't even have a 26 move. And for Clever Girl, you're probably just gonna max out damage, speed, crit, and crit damage. So I don't think it's that hard to get. People can get it. Sure, they definitely should buff the amount you can get in incubators, because 11 legendary DNA? That's nothing. I've got no Grassraptor. But whatever. Back to reacting.
Like, if we were to like have Clever Girl in the Alliance incubators, I think then a lot of people would be able to obtain it more. But I really can't. I can only get it to like what, level 20? No, probably level 18 or 19. Because I know I can get a base of hunt on escape.
Well, that's just your fault. You probably don't PvP as often. But that doesn't mean you're retired either.
Speaking of which, oh my god, that combo used to be like so destructive. Especially in tournaments. I remember the one takedown tournament where you were able to go for cautious double impact, then swap right into descend.
What was that choice? He's blighted 50% already from Blighted Stall. He just got Blight from Ferocious Shielded Heal. What? You didn't even hit. You're not healing anything. You could have killed it. You could have killed it 3 different ways. 3. But instead you decide to do the most useless move here. What the heck? What the heck?
And you had no troubles whatsoever. It was one of the most busted combos in the game. I remember T-Pong and IDT were notorious for it, along with like 2 others. But they were the most popular when it came to that combo. I think there was even one of the highlights in one of my videos where I was just like, oh my god, this combo is unbeatable. Which it was. Like, you couldn't really do anything unless you had something like a Troso Disties, which you can go for a shield, and then you would have to 50-50 predict it.
Okay, in this scenario, yeah, they're kind of screwed, but like, I don't think going for Ferocious Shielded Heal was the right move. There's a lot of things that could have killed him there. Tynothlus, Beckle anything with an instant fierce strike or impact. Berry Odor, no, that wouldn't work, my bad. Maybe not as many as like a Keeg probably could have done it. Like go for shields if they're faster. Although that would require a bit of a faster Keeg, which I guess it's not as insane to think about because they use their Trocomax.
I'm sorry, but that's like the second time you tried that. Like, it's not going to work on Raja and it's not going to work on Magna. Just stop with the swapping. Oh my god.
Nah.
So that's a dead Megalus of you.
Okay. Weird moment to cut to, but okay.
Ooh, Proto-Lux. Oh, that's one of the first moves I fought. It's the buffed one, okay.
What? How did he put together this video? Because he fought Proto-Luxes earlier. Didn't he? Or am I loony?
I have B-Ros for it, but I'm just so uninformed about how to swap into it.
Fair enough, I guess. It's a bit messy.
Oh, please land another crit. Land another crit, get out the way. Oh.
Land another crit! Land another crit! These scumbags. This is who I hate in PvP. The ones that bag on your 20% crit. Ew. I'm happy that Proto-Lux survived. I hope Tiger realizes the frustration that would have been if that killed. Like, you invest in this creature and someone kills it just by, what is that? 1 in 20, 1 in 20, so that's a 1 in 25 chance. Don't swap. This guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Hey, Devs, can we have like a
If you knew you didn't know when to swap on B-Riz, why would you swap on B-Riz? You're gonna die now! I think, anyways. Let's see. They've got the cheater's impact. Oh, wait, no, wait. I wasn't factoring that. Okay. They're gonna have the nullify available, aren't they? Oh, I guess not, because he's not hitting. Okay. I would have expected cheaters, but whatever.
Just a silly sense.
And then just go maximum and you win. Yep, there we go. Now he looks at the creatures.
Okay. He's got to go for cheaters and right?
Yeah. He might be dead, though.
Otherwise he's dead. Okay.
Now we heal back everything.
Yeah. Okay, not too bad left. You really need days to shut this thing down. Holy, I can see why people were giving Nikto high praise.
But it's not a top 3 creature, guys. %95 armor. And you lose. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, he just barely kills me. If I were to go for B-Riz, he barely kills me.
Yeah, now Greg should be able to win. They might have a swap, though. Let's see. I'd probably have a swap. Because I'm cool like that. I've got a Keegnathus in the back. Beckelriz. Depending on the Greg Bijara. Nom and Rex. Comsovinator. I'm just cool like that.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that took so long.
Yeah, Protolux is annoying. It's cancer.
Oh my god, that took so forever. That actually stressed me out. Holy shit, Protolux is okay.
Yeah. More of the story. Protolux is OP. Now, what's the takeaway from this, guys? The takeaway is Tiger doesn't know what he's talking about. Ah! Megatronus sucks! Ah! Oh, wait, that's not how I close stream. This is how. Bye-bye.